What is good? Good morning and welcome back to the videos. I don't know if you guys can see me. Welcome back to the videos. Today we have a little bit of explaining to do. So we were on a pretty good roll with the whole white strips videos and just like videos in general. But as I said in the first video, I just have a hard time committing to things nowadays. But we're back. We are back and we are better than ever. White strips day 4, I think. I think this is day 4. We've seen progress. Not a lot of progress. My teeth aren't like crazy white, but a lot of the time, like your teeth get like this kind of like white, like crusty stuff that like doesn't come off when you brush. I have no idea what it's called. If you know, leave it in the comment section below. I get that after I haven't like been to the dentist for a long time, or like I really haven't been to the dentist. I haven't been to the dentist since I've had braces. Not good. I don't recommend that. I should probably go back, but the way my bank account's set up nowadays, not the same. But that stuff is gone. So just after like a couple days of using the white strips, that stuff is completely gone. So that's a positive. And they definitely like, I don't know if it's like the placebo effect, but they seem a little bit whiter or like a little bit less yellow at least. You know, like it's nothing noticeable yet. But like I said, I think we are only like day 3 or 4 into this. But yeah, there's also, I think I filmed like a couple days. I think I did it for like a couple days where I didn't film, and that's just because like there literally is nothing to talk about. I put these on and I wait half an hour, and that half an hour feels so long because you actually can't do anything during that half an hour. But anyways, we're gonna get on with these, and we're gonna have a bit of a conversation about something that I worried a lot about when I had braces, and I've seen a lot of questions about this on videos and through messages and stuff about like the staining of your teeth when you have braces. And I was always led to believe this like super scary thing that you were going to, if you do certain things, you would have like stains around your braces when you get your braces off, and then you have like these little like white spots where the braces were and where the wires were. I was terrified of that. I took a lot of steps to make sure that didn't happen. We're gonna kind of like debrief on that and kind of, I'm gonna share my experiences with you guys, so hopefully it helps you in some type of way. But let's get these on, and then we'll go sit down and we'll talk about it a little bit. Okay. Number 1 on. Now it's time to do the bottom. We just did the bottom. It's time to do the top. Yes, I also do know it's the summer and I'm wearing a toque and a hoodie. I'm not gonna lie, I'm sweating a little bit, but it's a lot easier than like doing your hair. So we're gonna be rocking with this today. Okay, top and bottom on. Now there's only one thing to do. Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes.
Your timer is set for 30 minutes.
So now we wait. I was gonna talk with these on, but like, I don't know. I forgot kind of how hard it is and how gross it is to talk with these on. So I'll see you guys in half an hour. It'll be like a second for you, and then we'll talk about some stuff. Talk about some braces stuff, because I know you guys like that. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. It's been 30 minutes. Time to take Alright, one more day down. One step closer to perfectly white teeth. Ugh! It like sticks to your it makes your teeth stick to your lips. It's gross. Okay, let's go sit down and chat a little bit. First of all, just a little heads up. We're reviving the old Days with Jase channel. Most of you know about the Days with Jase channel, but if you don't, it's kind of like the videos that I make that aren't focused around like braces and stuff, and they're more of just like, my life, you know? Like just exactly what the title is, Days with Jase. So if you guys want to check that out, check it out. It's a video that I actually filmed 8 months ago about this crazy animal that's like super in my bad books right now. It's actually when we went and got her. So if you guys are interested in that, I know I posted a video a few videos ago about getting her groomed and people seem to love it. So if you guys want to see more of that, head over to Days with Jase. I'll leave the link in the top of this description. But yeah, go check it out, leave a like, and subscribe to that channel if you haven't already. Super inconsistent there. I really only upload when like significant things happen in my life. So if you guys are interested in that, please go for it, go check it out. But other than that, onto the braces. Okay, so yeah, that video should be up yesterday, like a day before this video. So yesterday, if you guys are watching this on the day that it went up. So go check that out. If you have any interest in that at all. Obviously, if you don't, forget about it. Stay, there's a crow dying outside of my window. Yeah, if you don't have any interest, obviously don't go over there. But yeah, if you guys are looking for another video to watch, I haven't edited it yet, so I don't really know how it's gonna turn out, but I'm sure it's gonna be good. But yeah, the reason that you guys clicked on this video. So, a big topic of conversation when getting braces is staining on your teeth. And I think that before I had braces, my teeth were so messed up that it was really tough to like brush and get like all of the areas. So I did have like a lot of staining on my teeth. I like to think that it's gotten a little bit better, especially now that kind of we're taking steps to whiten those teeth 3 years after getting braces off. But something that you're kind of led to be like terrified of day one. You get handed this pamphlet of like what to do and what not to do with your braces. And they literally use scare tactics to avoid having you like do something like bad to your teeth, that these like heinous stains on your teeth around like where the braces stayed on your teeth. Obviously, if your teeth get stained when they have like metal glued to them, the part that has the metal glued to them isn't going to get stained. And like this, by the way, full disclaimer, this video isn't me being like, oh, there's no such thing as stains, like don't worry about it. I'm sure it's very common if they hand out a pamphlet right when you get braces telling you what not to do. But I'm just speaking from my personal experience. And there's a few things that they tell you not to do. So number one is don't drink coffee. Number two is don't drink sugary drinks. Number three is don't eat excess amounts of candy. And number four is do not smoke when you have braces. All of these things are said to lead to these like heinous stains. For number one, I don't drink coffee. So that was never really a problem with me. I'm actually allergic to caffeine, so I can't drink coffee or anything like that. Sugary drinks. Now that's a problem that I have. It's a full-blown addiction. I'm fully addicted to sugar. I can't like eat food without eating sugar after. It's horrible. It's something that like I really wish that it wasn't like that, but like I mean sugar is just so damn good. So I couldn't give that up. But I did definitely go easy on it. And especially when it comes to like juices, like cranberry juice or like any type of dark juice, like I always tried to be very careful with that, or drink it through a straw at least. At very least, drink it through a straw. That's a tip if you guys have to drink your coffee or you have to drink your sugary drinks. Drink it with a straw because it'll minimize the effect that those artificial colors or dark colors will have on your teeth. And then sugar obviously goes with that. I ate tons of sugar. I always do eat tons of sugar. But you'll find with braces that like you actually can't eat a lot of the things that you like to eat. Like gummies, absolute nightmare. You obviously can, but it automatically kind of tones it down for you because you just can't eat that kind of stuff with braces. But smoking is probably the biggest topic that I want to talk about right now. Now, I don't smoke cigarettes, so I think that this is really tricky to talk about. I don't think I've actually ever talked about this on the internet. Is this it? Is this really happening? Is this the time that I talk about it? Smoking, I don't smoke cigarettes, and that's just like a personal preference. I really don't like the way they smell. I just don't like cigarettes. So cigarettes was never a problem for me. So during this braces procedure, something that I didn't really talk about that much, and I don't think I've ever really talked about on the internet, is when I had braces, I was diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease. I was diagnosed with a disease called ulcerative colitis, and ulcerative colitis is an inflammatory bowel disease, kind of similar to Crohn's, but also very different at the same time. And when you're talking about IBD, you're talking about Crohn's and colitis, and I have colitis, and it sucks. I'm not gonna get like into too much detail about it. If you know what it is, you know what it is. You know how much it sucks. You don't really know how much it sucks unless you have it. So yeah, I won't really go into too many details about that. Obviously, unless you guys want more information about that, or you want more videos about that, or kind of how I actively manage that, please let me know. I would love to help out if I could, but if no one's interested, I'm not going to bother going into it because it's kind of like a dark topic to talk about, and it sucks. It's an incurable disease that you're just kind of stuck living with for the rest of your life. So I treat that in a few different ways, and one of the ways that I treat that is using cannabis. And I am a strong believer that nothing helps what I have more than cannabis. And the preferred method of that obviously is smoking it, and it works the fastest. It is the most like reliable. It's the most you just know what you're gonna get when you smoke, you know? So that was really tricky because when I had braces, I was diagnosed with that, and off the bat, I didn't know how. I was still learning, obviously, how to manage that. And cannabis is something that I used before I was diagnosed with it, but just recreationally. So way back when I would use it, and it's something that I got super sketched out about from the orthodontist was smoking. I didn't want these like horrible stains. So I actually, when I got braces, the first year that I had braces, I took an entire year off of smoking. And back then, by the way, it wasn't like an everyday thing. I wasn't smoking every single day. So it was something that would happen very occasionally, like once, twice a week. But for a year, I took that off. And I just didn't do it at all. I didn't want to risk it. It wasn't worth it to me. It was actually like a New Year's resolution at the time. So it started in the first January that I had braces, and it continued into obviously a year. And then after that, I started occasionally using it again. Obviously not really knowing or caring what the effect it would have on my teeth was. And that was a little bit ignorant on my behalf. But like, I don't know. It was, I just stopped caring about it. I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll deal with it later. I was at that age where like the whole deal with it later thing was serious, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Now it's more like I don't really make a decision unless I think about it like for a long time, and that's just the way life goes. As you get older, you start kind of calculating your moves a little bit better. And I used it for, I think I had braces for like 26 months or something. So I was using it very occasionally for like a year and a bit. This was back in the day when like, it's completely different now, by the way. It's like you can vape it, you can eat it, you can do this, you can do that, but the only way of using it back in the day was smoking it. Very barbaric, I know, just smoking. But nowadays it's legal, so you can like get it in a million different forms. But obviously nowadays, if you have to use it, edibles would probably be the safer route to go. I think you can get like capsules now where you can just like literally swallow it. Then it definitely won't stay in your teeth. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to share my experience with you guys. I know a lot of people smoke cigarettes, so I don't know how cigarettes affect it. I'm guessing it'll be different than cannabis because it's a completely different. But I'm just sharing with you guys my experience with smoking cannabis with braces, and for me at least, I didn't notice any staining. Any obvious staining that happened after I got the braces, that meaning that like I didn't have those like white spots that they warned you about. But yeah, that's it. I just saw that comment pop up everywhere, and people even in real life would ask about it. So I just kind of wanted to address that. Don't stress about that. But I obviously don't condone the use of any legal or illegal substance. But you know what? You're gonna do whatever you do. So just have that bit of ease of mind from somebody with a bit of experience about it. Okay, anyways, no more talking about that. We are moving on. Like I said, guys, there's a new video up on Days with Jase, so go check that out if you guys would like to. But other than that, please like this video if you enjoyed it or it helped you out in any way. Subscribe if you like some of the content on this channel. Doing my best to keep uploading. Life just gets in the way. So I apologize if you guys have like any type of dry streak without seeing my ugly ass face. But yeah, anyways guys, thank you for watching the video, and until next time, keep it classy and enjoy the internet.
Ginger.